Hard work only gets you so far, but value is what will take you to the moon, the stars, and the galaxy. It's BlueCollarTee here checking in. And my goal for this video is to give you guys as much value as possible, as always. So I'm gonna be transparent here. I am trying to get better at speaking. I'm gonna keep saying that until I get better and better and better. See, the whole thing is, to truly add value to people, you have to be able to touch them. You have to be able to inspire them so that they can see the actual goal is attainable. It is something that they can achieve. And unless you're a good communicator that just knows how to motivate and inspire people, sometimes it can be a struggle. It is a struggle of mine. And I want you guys to be a part of the journey. Now, it's not about me here, okay? I just try to be transparent so that you guys can know more about me. You know, I'm not trying to be one of these gurus who get on the internet and, check out my lifestyle and this and that, which, I love my lifestyle, but who cares, right? Only thing you care about is you, rightfully so. Basically, you got life that you're trying to get ahead. And can I help you or not? It's the only thing you're thinking. So I'm gonna give you as much value as I can all the time, every time. So the whole thing that I'm talking about here is value is what gets you rich, not effort. I'm gonna tell you guys about the story. Like, I remember when I was working at a warehouse called Temper Sealing, and it's a mattress company. You probably know Temper Sealing mattresses. And I remember one morning, it was like 5 a.m., dark, pouring down raining. And I just remember getting out of bed, walking to the front door, and I opened it. And I seen that dark sky and that rain just pouring down. And I thought to myself, what in the... Now, you probably like, it's just rain. I didn't have a car at the time. My transportation was a bicycle, not a motorcycle, literally a 12 speed, 10 speed, whatever you want to call it, bicycle. So, it was one thing to already ride your bike in the dark to your job, but now it's rain. I was scared, for one, because once I get to pedaling, it's already going to be hard to see in the dark because a lot of people know they need glasses and don't wear them, right? But I'm getting off track here. The point is, that morning, I had to decide to either stay in the bed and miss work or hop on the bike, pedal my way, and make it happen. I chose the latter because I had responsibilities. And so I finally rode to work, and mind you, I had gear on, but it didn't. I was pouring down drenched when I got there, and I was just mad, angry. But job had to get done. And I got into work, I started working, and these mattresses are heavy. Imagine lifting mattresses up all day long, 12 hours straight. Anybody that works in warehouse knows it's one of the hardest labor jobs that you can have. But guess what? Regardless of how hard I worked at that warehouse day and night, I wish I was driving, cycling in the rain just to get there. It was so much effort, so much frustration that I put in just to only get the bare minimum. Meanwhile, nobody was teaching us that you can get 10 times that in a day. Your weekly paycheck, you can get 10 times that in a day if you know how to create value for others, because people are going to pay for things that they truly value. And we are in the entrepreneur age these days, whereas people kind of understand like, hey, I want to create a business because I think this idea is great. And what they realize not, they think the idea is great because it's the value that they're creating for others. So the whole thing is, you can change your life if you have a great idea, but you cannot allow your fear to get in the way of you launching your idea, because fear is going to limit you every time. It's going to cause you to never get to where you're going. It's the opposite of success. Fear is not your friend, okay? Fear is something that you got to learn to stand up to and take it head on. Like, I'm not afraid of you. You're nothing. Yeah, you made me feel away a little bit, but you're nothing. We have to have that attitude when it comes to fear, okay? Which is the whole point that I'm making here is I was afraid to get on and make content, right? But I decided to continue. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to get on here, I'm going to talk, and I'm going to just open up my people, and I'm not going to be afraid of this camera. How I'm going to sit here and try to tell somebody else not to be afraid, but I'm allowing something that I'm kind of afraid of to conquer me. Not happening. So even though I know I need to work on my communication, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to show you guys the journey. I'm going to keep making these videos, and I'm going to post these videos. I want you guys to be a part of it, because this time next year, we'll just see. We'll just see. But the whole thing is, I'm here, I'm doing it, I'm making it happen. I'm conquering my fears, I'm chasing my dreams, and I'm trying to add as much value to this world as I can, because I understand that is what's gonna help me get to the next level. Hopefully it's gonna help you get to the next level. And to be effective at that, communication is key, okay? So, as everyone knows, I'm a business credit consultant. When you had that dream and you finally decided that you're going to launch that dream, because first it starts with a dream, and then fear can get in your way, and then you decide, you know what, I'm going to launch my dream, and you ready. Okay, perfect, good, I love it. Keep the energy, don't let nothing take the energy away. But understand, once you are in, you got to be all in. And businesses don't just grow by effort. Once again, you can't replace the effort from your 9 to 5 and put it in the business and think that's all that it takes. It is not. See, business grows when it has leverage. So you got the idea. Now you decide you're going to run with the idea. The best way to grow is to get capital. Because guess what? Now you need money for marketing. Now you might need money to bring your team in, because once the marketing is working, the business is going to grow, and you yourself is going to burn out very fast and hard if you don't have assistance. You're going to need help. You're going to need help. You're going to have some expenses that you got to cover. It's going to cost money. Guess what? The worst thing you can do is go try to build your business from your personal savings, personal checkings, because when life happens, which it does to all of us, guess what? The situation you have yourself in, your personal money is tied up, but then life happens, it can be a disaster. This is why, another reason why they always say you want to separate your business and personal funds. They shouldn't commingle, you know. So do yourself a favor. Don't be afraid of business capital. It's going to be your best friend if you are responsible and you know what you're doing, okay? I never tell anybody, hey, just go get the money that isn't there, and they don't have a plan. No, you got to have a plan, because once you get this money is to help you grow and move with speed, okay? So my 4-step framework for putting yourself in position to get capital is going to be credit, company, connection, and capitalization. This 4-step framework, you're going to hear me say all the time, because this is easy. It's 4 simple steps. It's easy. Again, we're replacing effort for value. And the value that I found in these 4 simple steps, game changer. Game changer. When I found out, see, I didn't have this put together like this when I was doing it myself. Oh, I made a whole bunch of mistakes on this journey trying to learn how to position myself so that I can get business funding. I had to learn how to build my credit up. I got denied a lot of places. I made a lot of mistakes that cost me money and time on the credit part. Then when it came to structuring my business, that's another thing. So the whole point is, this framework is all about giving you the value that you're going to need, that you can take and go to the next level. Otherwise, it's gonna be a whole bunch of effort you're gonna have to put in just to get nowhere. This is things that it took me a lot. It has taken me a lot of time to get to where I am. And once I found a strategy and been able to help others implement and get the results, this is how you know it stick. So I'm just on here talking to you guys, hoping I can give you guys some. Let me give you something to take away with you. When it comes to your credit, if you are not in a good position credit-wise, meaning you are not in the 700 or better, you have negative items on your credit report. You want to pull your 3-bureau credit report, which is Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and do a cross-analysis, basically cross-analysis, and see how the items are reported, because there are going to be discrepancies. Discrepancies equal deletions, especially when we're using the Fair Credit Report Act or Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. It's a number of things that you can use, tools, resources that you can use to get your credit clean very fast. Different conversation for now though, but if you do have a good credit, let's say you're in 700, but you're still getting denied, it's probably because your report is not built out the way it should be. See, it's more than just having a good score or a positive account or two. See, you want to have the right accounts. You want to have the right number of accounts. You want your accounts to have the right age. It's all about the report, how it's built out. So when the lender, they go through and look at it, it's a checklist that they're looking at. They're grading you next to a checklist. Okay, do we got this, that, third? So just because it's a good score doesn't mean it's going to get you what you need if it doesn't check off these boxes. Okay, so this is just me getting on here, going on my rant. Just wanted to drop a video, let you guys get a little bit more acquainted with BlueCollarTee, founder of the Blue Collar movement, and just let you know, hey, if you got something that you want to launch, please launch it. I encourage you to launch it. Don't let fear get in your way. Fear is nothing. And we're going to grow. And I want you to grow with me. That's why I'm here. If make sure you connect with me so that we can grow together. I'm a very social person. I love connecting with my people. As you can see, I'm here. I'm talking to you guys. And I'm easy to find. I'm easy to find. BlueCollarTee on Instagram, on all platforms. And that's TEE. So I'm out. Hope you guys have a great one. Talk with you soon. And one last thing, just know these videos are going to get better. Right now, your boy just get more comfortable on the camera. Just trying to get a feel for this thing, and we're gonna get it better. While I'm working on this, I hope you are working as well. I hope this is a little inspiration for you as well. So talk to you soon. Have a good one.